So here are the learning competencies that we must achieve as students of the subject. That the student should be able to define the external and internal users and give examples of each. And number 3, identify the decisions. No? Ano ba yung mga decision ng bawat grupo na yan? And the information needed by each group of users. Wait lang. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So describe the type of information needed by each group. At ay gumalaw. Okay. So before we start, I will show you a company. Who's familiar with this company? Of course, probably most, if not all of us, si SM. Nowadays, we know SM as one of the biggest companies or conglomerates, not just in the Philippines, but probably in the entire world. No? Hindi pa naman niya ka-level si Walmart, pero it's getting there. But before SM became the super malls that we've got it all for you. Diba? Ito lang siya dati. So SM used to be just Shoe Mart. No? Actually, inabutan ko pa yung time. Tumatanda na ako. Inabutan ko na yung time na ang tawag sa SM ay Shoe Mart. So this is the oldest branch. Sarado na siya. It's in, if I'm not mistaken, sa Hidalgo, Quiapo. No? Puro sapatos na talagang tinda ni Mr. Henry C. And then, he took the risk. He was able to build the first SM Supermall, which is SM North EDSA. Medyo malayo na yung itsura ng SM North EDSA compared to the architecture of today. No? But moving on, 1985 si SM North, and then 1991 si SM Mega Mall, if I'm not mistaken, 91 or 95. Then 2006, si Mall of Asia. And 2017 or 2018 is SM Seaside Cebu. It's actually now the third largest SM super mall. Nilampasan niya na si MOA. So how did this shop, this store that sells only shoes, became something that builds malls this big? No? Can anyone tell me paano lumago ang SM? Na isang maliit lang na tindahan ng sapatos naging malaking mall. Can someone give me their opinion? Sayang ang points. Points. Yes, Miss Buckley.
Sir, it's about taking the risk.
Medyo ano lang. Gumaralgal ka doon sa huli.
It's about taking the risk po.
Okay. Okay, I'll just accept it as correct. No? Miss San Juan, yes?
Nagbenta po sila ng iba pa pong products.
Okay, possibly. Yes, sino pa? Gusto pang para hindi tayo antokin, kailangan ng konting pampagising. Mr. Pinto?
Sir, marami po silang investors.
Ano kami nakashoot sa banga dito, no? Sige. Miss Pore?
Sir, maintain po nila yung management na meron sila.
Management. So, investor, management, among many others, yung dalawa pa nagbanggit. Naka-raise pa rin yung hand mo, Miss Buckley? Okay, yes?
Na-identify po nila kung sino yung mga customer.
May muffled. i-message mo sa chat group. Okay? Wala naman ano eh, I'll accept all your answers naman eh. So uulan, mukhang mahihirapan na naman tayo sa signal nito. Wala na? Okay. So I heard two great answers. Check ko muna kung nag-chat si Miss Bakri. Wait lang daw, wait lang. Sige. Wala. Okay. So, they have the accounting information. Yun na po yun. Siyempre, gumagawa ka ng financial statements mo at the end of the year. Now, kung gusto ni SM ng another investment, uutang siya sa bangko, and one of the banks that helped SM, sorry sa ulan, kung naririnig yung ulan, one of the banks that helped SM get to where it is right now is China Bank. So, umutang siya sa China Bank. So, until such time na mas malaki pa siya sa China Bank ngayon. So, investor. Isa sa mga naging investor si China Bank. And then later on, nagkaroon ng mga investors and stockholders until lumago na lumago ang SM. But of course, hindi lang naman siya ang gagamit ng information. And that's why we're going to discuss this chapter. So, kudos to all those who answered. Mamaya gagamit na ako ng wheel of names. Ayan. So, dyan nagtatapos ang kwento ni SM. So, yan ang mga users. Pangit pakinggan, user. Users of accounting information. So, mali na naman yung sequence ko, internal and external. So, yung internal yung tinatawag namin emo. Masyadong emo itong mga tao na to. And who are they? Wala eh. Mali sequence ko. So, employees, management, and owners or stockholders. And then for the external, mas marami sila. 2, 4, 6. 6 yung nakalista. Technically 7. So, customers, suppliers and creditors, investors, government, academe, and the public. For the external users, customer. So, lahat tayo customer. Can someone give me a definition of customer? Teka, gamitin ko na tong wheel of names na to. Hanggang pa. Yan. Sino kaya ang maswerte? Okay, so Miss Bustamante. What is the definition of a customer?
Main source of income of business, acquire goods or services for a fee.
Narinig ko siya nagsalita. Okay. Yes, wait. Tingnan ko kung sino yung... Do I heard her speak, no? Bustamante. Mr. Bakit nawala yung mga naka-raise hand dito? Ayun. Mr. Orsine. John Michael. What is a customer?
Customers po yung nagbabay or nagko-consume na product or services na ino-offer ng business.
Yes. Okay. So, babawi na lang yung iba mamaya. I'm not sure bakit mahina tong laptop. Baka dahil sa ulan. But yeah. Okay. So, they are the main source. Kung walang customer, galunggong. Wala kang benta. Like in the ECQ, sarado lahat ng tindahan. Walang customer. Yung ibang restaurant or ibang stores. Or non-essential. So, walang customer, walang sales. They either acquire goods or services for a fee. So, dadaanan natin ulit yan mamaya. Example of users. Okay. Okay, someone give me an example of a customer. Yes, Miss Anggaray?
Clients po, sir.
Clients. Okay, ang clients usually ginagamit namin for the service industry pero pareho lang yan. So, tingnan nga natin kung lalabas siya. Yeah, correct. No? Clients and patrons, another term for the customer. People acquiring goods or services for. So ano ba yung mapapakinabangan ng customer from this accounting information of your company? Let's say customer ako ni SM. What do I get from the information issued from the financial statements? Yes, Miss Cruz.
Build a relationship with the business.
Nice, no? If you will remember last year or 2 years ago, way back, si NutriAsia yung nagpo-produce ng dato puti. So they heard, there was news about NutriAsia not paying some of their employees in the factory well or below minimum wage. So ano nangyari? Karamihan ng mga customer, they boycotted the products of dato puti and yung partner niya. Dato puti, yeah. I remember 5 years ago when I was working sa construction industry, nadadaanan ko yung factory na yan, NutriAsia. And there are many times na nagkakagulo talaga dyan due to labor issues. So once the news spreads to the public, the perception, mahirap bawiin yun. Itong si NutriAsia, hindi nagbabayad, the customer will no longer purchase from this company. Bibili na lang ako ng markup pinya, no? Or silver swan. So that is the effect of the customer. That's why sabi nga nila customer is king. Next is the suppliers and investors. Can someone give me the definition of suppliers and investors? Para hindi na ako wheel of names. Yes, Mr. Bonifacio.
Providers of
Sorry,
additional
pala.
funds.
Sorry.
Okay lang po, sir. Providers of additional funds when the initial investment of owners is exhausted. Lend resources to businesses, usually in the form of money.
Okay. Correct. From the book, yeah. From the PowerPoint slide. Example of users. So, ako muna rito. Banks, lending institution, wealthy individuals, government. No? Minsan, can someone tell me why government can be a supplier at times or investor? Hindi naman kailangan tama yung sagot. Just an intelligent guess. Critical thinking. Yes, Ms. Poren?
Kasi sir, sometimes or madalas po, sila po yung nagpo-provide para sa public services and sa buong bansa.
I think it's the other way around. Bakit mag-i-invest kunwari si government or magsusupply? But I'll accept the answer. Okay. Okay. Usually, the government is more of an investor rather than a supplier. Kasi usually, ang companies naman or entities are the suppliers rather than government. So usually, the government can be an investor if you are facing bankruptcy. They can assist you. Or yung nangyari ng ECQ, yung mga business people, medyo nalugi sila. Paano ba ibaba yung hand? Okay. So, let's say nag-face ng bankruptcy, pwede kang humingi ng ayuda muna kay DTI. Tutulungan ka nila. as an entrepreneur. But these cases of the government helping or assisting you is very rare. Usually itong tatlong to. Banks, lending institutions, and wealthy individuals. Decisions or benefits. What are the benefits ng mga suppliers sa pagbabasa ng accounting information? What are the benefits? Yes, Ms. Cuenca?
To lend resources to the business po.
Come again, sorry.
To lend resources to the business po.
Okay, so sige, Mr. Bulak.
Income.
So, wala yung ano yan. So, Mr. Bulak, ano wala?
Income po, sir.
Okay. Tayo. Ito. Yan. No? Magpapautang ka ba? No? Yun yung pinaka-main concern. Magpapautang ka ba? Baka naman, like a thief in the night, sabi nga nila. No? O fly by night, tawag ng boss ko check. Dati. O, hindi kami fly by night, oh. Baka mamaya wala na kami bukas. Oh. So, if you have the accounting information necessary for the suppliers, then they can check. Ay, magandang credit nito. Malakas kumita si, let's say, si Bulak Company, no? Or si Cuenca Company. Magpapautang ako dito para lumago ang kanyang negosyo. At syempre, kikita din. Yan. Prospective investors. Huh? So, iba yung investors and prospective. Definition, bilisan ko lang konti. So, let's say, nag-invest nga yung mga owner, pero at the end, no, medyo hinihingal din sa pondo. No? So, these are people who can lend the business of some money. Usually, yun nga, cash. They can lend their resources, usually in the form of money. And can someone give me an example of prospective investors? Yes, Ms. Manalo?
Well, individuals po.
Kailangan pa-check ko yung laptop. Okay. Come again, sorry. Last time na Ms. Manalo.
Wealthy individuals po.
Okay. Mga mayayaman, no? Tayo manyaman lang, no? So, yes, Miss Gonzalez.
Other businesses planning to invest po.
Okay. Tawin na lang ulit mamaya. But most of you are already participating. So, yan. Pwede kasing, let's say si Jollibee, no? Kunwari lang, theoretically lang. Si Jollibee gusto mag-invest ng stocks kay McDo. No? Pwede, possible. Kung gusto nila. Or the other way around. Or let's say meron kang sobrang pera, you can invest on another business not related to yours. Let's say you're a contractor and then you have excess money, invest it in the stock market, invest it on a manufacturing company, so and so forth. And decisions, yun nga. Ganun pa rin ang concern nila. Pag i-invest ba ako dito sa business na to? Kikita ba ako? Usually, most of the investors will ask you, kikita ba yan? Yun lang. They don't really care how you operate the business. They will just ask, kikita ba? And if yes, then they will invest their hard-earned money, quote unquote. And if not, better luck next time. Just try to improve your business. Government. Huh? Yeah, favorite natin ito. Government. Definition. Sino ba dito gusto mag-law? Can someone define the definition? Okay, naunahan tayo ni Ms. Anggaray. Yes, what is government?
I think po, sila po yung focus po sila if the business are paying the correct taxes po.
Okay. Nakita ko si Ms. Brimon raising her hand.
Sir, nasabi na po.
Ay, naunahan ka. Okay, pag Miss Universe, naunahan ka na ni Miss Universe. Okay. But yeah, pretty much it, no? Yun talaga yung definition. No? Pero yun nga, it's interested to know whether the business is paying the correct taxes and complying with government requirements and regulation. Most people hate BIR, no, BPI, LTFRB, PRC, among many others. But they are there for a reason. As much as we like them or hate them, they are a necessary evil, no? Because they regulate the business. Lalo na ngayon, lumalakas yung ulan, sorry. Yung Lazada, no? Maraming nanloloko sa Lazada. I think you've seen reports like bumili siya ng cellphone pagbukas, boom, bareta, no? Sinabon ka ni Lazada. Or bumili ka ng iPhone 12, dumating sa'yo, iPhone 5. No? iPhone blank, blank, blank. So they are there to regulate the businesses. Yun ang pinaka-main goal. And syempre, BIR is waiving that. Waiving daw si BIR. Example of user. Talagang user ang government. No? Regardless of the administration. Can someone give me an example of the user of government? Yes, Mr. Alcala.
Government officials po, sir.
Sorry?
Government officials po.
Government official. Ay, 15 billion natin. Asa na kaya? Yes, Diana. Miss Diana.
Different government agencies po.
Okay, no, nabanggit ko na kanina si BIR is waiving. Sige, tignan natin. So, yun, favorite nga, BIR, government official, government agency. So, as you can see, medyo pinadali ko na explanation kasi kung nahabaan natin to, ewan. Ha? Decisions or benefits from accounting information. Yeah. So, monitoring. Monitoring of business operation. Baka naman smuggler pala tong, let's say, si Diana Company. Or hindi nagbabayad ng tamang buwis si, let's say, si Alcala Company. Or si Miss Baklig CPA ay hindi nag-declare ng correct taxes. No? CPA hindi nag-declare ng correct taxes. Checks the accuracy of financial statements. Academe. Ako, magagalit yung mga teacher niyo dyan pag hindi alam ang definition of academe. Kindly tell me the definition of academe. Yes, Ms. San Juan.
Uses accounting information primarily for academic purposes po.
Yun. Yun na yun. Actually, yun na yun talaga. No? So, one of the good features ng mga financial statements is that they can use for academic purposes. No? Yung mga naka-reveal. No? Unless it's a private company, then pahirapan niya. That's one of my problems in the past. No, pag company paper talaga, hindi siya magre-release ng financial statements. However, those financial statements that are submitted to the SEC or BIR can be used. Scoop lang natin dyan, no? Typically, ang earnings is double sa declare. Siyempre, yun yun. Example of users. Sino yung pinakamagandang example ng user? Mga suki na to eh. Ayun, nakita ko may bagong pangalan. Ortalis. Miss Ortalis.
Lecture.
Come again? Naputol?
Lecturers.
Okay. Kung sino man yung nagtuturo ng FABM1, no? Siya yun. Kayo, no? Students. So, bonus points sa lahat ng estudyante. you're also part of the academy. So professors, lecturers, students, and yung mga researchers. And decisions or benefits from accounting information for accountancy. No? Knowledge. Sabi nga ni Ernie Baron, kung inabutan niyo si Ernie Baron, kung walang knowledge, walang power. Bye-bye. So, ano pa ba yung mga pwedeng improvements daw sa field of accuracy? And I think this is the last, general public. Can someone give me a definition? Yung mga hindi pa natataas ng kamay. Suki na sila eh. Tawag na sila. Aha. 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 Hindi. Natawag na kayo eh. Wait lang ha. Gagamitin ko yung favorite nating roleta. Nung time namin, no, yung roleta pambagsak yan. Pero ngayon, pantawag lang. So manalo, Francine Ann, congratulations. What is the definition of the general public?
Citizens and residents of the country, even though they do not plan to transact, they may be interested in affairs of the business for their own personal and varied reasons.
Yes. So kahit hindi ka patron, hindi ka customer, you're still part of the public. No? Public interest. Kaya nga minsan may mga kaso na people of the Philippines. Kasi public na yan eh. May interest ng publiko. So even if I'm not buying, let's say, Mang Inasal, I'm not patronizing Mang Inasal, interesado pa rin ako kung ano yung progress ng Mang Inasal. So yun yung tinatawag nila CCTV. Joke lang. Mga kapitbahay lang yan. But yung mga CCTV na kapitbahay is also general public. Yan. Example of users. Yeah, common people not connected for the company. So, paano ba yun? Let's say, the De La Salle University. So far, wala naman sa atin ditong connected sa De La Salle or La Salle. Animo. No? For now. But who knows? Maybe some of you will become connected with DLSU or Mapua or RNAO or UP and so on and so forth. And other companies that they exist but we're not the primary target market. And decisions or benefits. As you can see here, sabi nga, concerned with the overall performance of the company. Use financial information to estimate economic performance. So one of my professors in college always tells us, wala sa ganda yan. No? Nasa performance yan. So ibig sabihin, on accounting parlance, wala sa financial statements yan. Nandun sa nilalaman ng financial statements. Nandun sa performance ng company itself. Inano ko yung sinabi niya, binago ko. Pero iba yung connotation niya. No? And internal. Okay, yan na yung emo. Si emo. Finding emo first, management. Can someone tell me? Ay nako, itong mga ABM students, what is management? Para akong nag-game show. Yes, Mr. Trinidad.
Sir, sila po yung employees that can make business decisions po for the company.
Sige, bonus question ko lang. Okay, kay Miss Munoz, nakita ko naka-raise ng hand. Can you give an example of management kahit dito sa PCC? Who can be part of the management?
Yung mga Sir, wait lang po. Naglolo ko po yung mic.
Ako, may CCTV dito. Yeah. Okay.
Yung mga president po.
Yan. Okay. Narinig ko na po. Okay? So, let's say sila Bishop, no? Si Dr. Segismundo, they are part of management. Si Dr. Leovier Tioge, and other people who have the position. Yan, Example of users, yun nga. So for corporate setup, you have the BOD, the top management, CEO, let's say si MVP, si Ramon Ang. Those two are people who rose from the ranks na wala naman talaga silang pera. But they have the critical thinking. Kumbaga, nung 1990s, sino ba yung mga yan? Mga achoy lang ni ano yan, ni Danding Cojuangco, tsaka ni kung sino mang Poncio Pilato. But now, they're becoming more famous than their bosses. Middle level managers and supervisors. So, sino-sino ba yung mga tao na yan? Will be continued on organizational management. Their kay Ms. Blanco. And decisions or benefits from accounting information? Of course, in conjunction with organizational management, they are using the information to make their decision. Walang decision kung walang information. Kung tayo naman, tayo mga ordinaryong nilalang, no money, no honey. So yun yung involvement ni management sa information. Next, owners or stockholders. Can someone tell me the definition of owners or stockholders? May natawag na majority. May mga natutulog, teka. Kung may natutulog man. Natawag na to eh. Okay, burahin ko na muna. Tawag ko na rin to. Okay. Ayun. I think hindi pa siya natawag. Mr. Salonga. Are you there, Mr. Salonga?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Pag nagsabi ako ng 1, 2, 3, alam na rin siya. Okay, what is the definition of owner or stockholder?
Ano po, existing investors of the company po.
Okay. So, tignan natin kung tama si Mr. Salonga. Yan. So, yun yung pinaka-concern nila. Siyempre, pera-pera. Pera-pera lang yan. Yun yung pinaka-focus ng owners. Or sila mismo yung nagmamay-ari ng company. Sila mismo nagtayo ng company. Hindi lang yung binili lang niya sa kaninong may-ari. Ako ng bagong may-ari nito. Pwede siya mismo nag-establish. Example of users. Yun nga, founder, owner, stockholder, partner, and yung pinaka-focus natin for FABM1, which is sole proprietor. Okay. Decisions or benefits. Ano bang pakinabang ng accounting information? Magtatawag ulit ako sa mahiwagang wheel of names. Tawag ko na yata ito. Hindi ko maalala kung natawag ko. No? Ms. Reyes? Ms. Reyes? 1. Ms. Reyes? 2. Ms. Reyes? Yes. Ano yung decision or benefits from accounting information?
It,
First up.
it is concerned with the returns earned from the investment, owners taking active roles in the operation of the business.
Okay. Thank you. Hindi ka na umabot ng 3. Okay. Yan. So, syempre, hindi ka naman siguro nagne-negosyo, no? Remember, if you're going to do business, do it as DPWH. Department of Profit na walang hanggan. No? Kailangan lagi kang kumikita as much as possible. Of course, hindi ka naman laging kikita. Katulad ngayon, ECQ, medyo down ang business. But as much as possible, most of the time, you're earning. Kasi kung nagbubukas ka and then you're operating at a loss, no? Whether you're the owner or stockholder, syempre magko-complain ka. No? DSWD ang tawag doon. Department of Supply na walang demand. Baka may nagtatrabaho dyan sa gobyerno, sumbong niyo ako. Yun. And last, tayo to. Ako pala. Pero I'm not sure if some of you are already working part-time, but employees. So definition, they are persons in the company aside from managers that do not have authority to implement decision. Ibig sabihin ng empleyado, sumusunod lang sa alon, sa agos. Ito yung commercial nila. Rejoice yata yun. You're young enough. Yeah. So, kung ano utos ng management, yuko. That's it. Follow, follow, follow. So, follow me on Instagram. Examples of users. Yan. Laborers, field workers, and non-managerial employees. Yours truly included. So, mga laborer, mga nagtatrabaho sa planta, manufacturing plant, or sa job site. Yung mga security guards natin, mga taong canteen, driver, those are usually employees. And decisions. As future employees, anong decision ang mapapakinabangan nyo using the accounting information of the company? And I use the wheel of names. Ano oras na? 2:30. Mabagal ako mag-lesson ngayon. Okay, Mr. Magdamit. Magdamit. Joke lang. Magdamit.
Sir.
Okay. Ang Miss Universe na question. Ay, nakita na. What are the decisions or benefits from accounting information para sa mga empleyado? Anong saysay?
Sir, checks if the business is profitable enough to provide compensation and other benefits.
Yes. Yun yung bookish answer. Another is that parang sa mga investor din, sustainable ba tong business na to? Makabalang araw magsara to, matumal. Di ba? Alis na ako dito, lulubog na yung barko. Something like that. Because if the business is not profitable enough, ano bang pwedeng decision making ng isang empleyado? Pwede siyang umalis na lang or look for greener pastures. Ibig sabihin, maghanap ng isang mas magandang trabaho. Let's say you're working at company A and it's you're earning 15,000 a month, tapos nakikita mo medyo mabagal or matumal, you can apply for company B, you get accepted, your salary can be around 20,000. Depende. And end of the chapter 3.